Well, these are some of our our jumbos. I'll show you the difference between all the different quail we have. These are some of the sweetest ones we have. Sometimes they'll let you pet them, sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll let you pick them up. Just depends on what kind of mood they are. Alright, these are some of the Italian. These little guys here, some of our Tibetans. These are some of the Texas A&M. It's been warm, so we got the frozen bottles in here. When they get too hot, they can get up against it and cool off. Alright, this is one of the Farro males. You can see the real pretty rusty color on his chest. You can start sexing them at about 4 weeks is usually when you can really start telling which one's going to be the male, which one's the female. And because when they're born, all of them actually have the spots on their chest, and the spots go away to turn into this rust color on the males. Alright, this is a jumbo Coturnix Quail. This is what's called the Pharaoh. She is one of the jumbos, and she is apparently not happy right now. This is also a standard Coturnix, the one of the Pharaohs, but she is just a standard. She is not the jumbo size. Alright, this is one of the Italian males. Basically, the way you could tell it's a male was that real pretty reddish chest. The Italian and the Farro, you can both sex just by color. The spots on the chest is going to be the female. The rust color on the chest is going to be the male. The Tibetan and the A&M, unfortunately, you cannot sex by color. The easiest way is just wait and see which one's crow and which ones don't. This right here is also a Coturnix. These are called Italians. They are a blonde color with black spots. Real beautiful little bird. Alright, this is one of the Tibetans. It's a Coturnix Quail. It's just the Tibetan. It's a dark brown. Real pretty. Alright, this is also a Coturnix. This is called the Texas A&M. They are a mostly white with a black spot usually on the back of their head. Alright, this is what's called a tuxedo. This is a Tibetan tuxedo. It's got a Tibetan mom and a Texas A&M dad, which gives them a real pretty white chest, and a lot of times they have white on their wings. But the rest of the color is going to be the Tibetan. Alright, this is a Farro tuxedo. Her mom was a jumbo Farro. Her dad was a Texas A&M, which does the same things it does with the Tibetan tuxedo. Gives them a real pretty white chest, a little white on the wings, tips of the wings, and the rest of them's just like the other ones. Alright, this is a Coturnix Quail egg. Very, very small. Not a whole lot to it. Tastes very, very similar to a chicken egg. If you were to cook one of those and somebody didn't know the difference, they wouldn't know they were eating a quail egg. as far as if you're cooking scrambled eggs. Compare that to, let's say, small chicken egg from one of our bantam chickens compared to one of our large chicken eggs from one of our big girls. So you can see just how small those little things are, but they taste good.